When talking about relationships, one of the most common issues couples face is jealousy. Whether he's anxious about her spending time with male friends, or she feels insecure when comparing herself to the females in his life, not being able to overcome jealousy is a pretty awful feeling. That said, when used correctly, jealousy can be an extremely powerful tool for making a man want you. You may think this sounds crazy, but stick around because I'm about to share 5 text messages that will stir up the green-eyed monster in the best way possible. Hey ladies, Amynorth here. For those of you who don't already know me, I'm a relationship coach from the west coast of Canada and author of the Devotion System, a program I've designed to help women around the world find and lock down the love they want and deserve. Whether this is your first time visiting my channel or you're a regular subscriber, welcome and thanks for stopping by. As I already mentioned, today I'm going to share with you some text messages that you can send the man you're into to make him jealous. Before I share these 5 types of texts with you though, I want to start by giving you a quick but important pointer. So grab a piece of paper and a pen and repeat this after me because it'll become your new philosophy. Don't reply to his messages right away. Got it? Good. Now here's why. Since part of the magic of making a guy fall for you is not being too clingy or too available, if you're answering his text message the second he sends them, then guess what? You're going to look pretty desperate. That's why a good rule of thumb is to wait anywhere from 10 minutes to half hour before responding to him. Of course, that changes if you're having a conversation or discussing a time-sensitive issue, but unless he needs to hear from you right away, hold back and let some time pass between texts. It'll save you from looking like you're sat by the phone waiting for his name to pop up, and it'll keep him curious about what you're so preoccupied with. Don't brush this tip aside, because when used with these 5 types of text messages I'm about to share, it will do wonders for getting your guy jealous. Before I do share these 5 texts with you though, I'd like to take a quick moment to ask that if you enjoy this video or find these text messages at all helpful, then please show your support by clicking the subscribe button below, as it's those clicks that allow me to keep coming out with new content for you, so please don't forget. Now let's get rolling. Number 1, be mysterious about what you were doing. There are few things more powerful than the imagination, and when left to its own creation, there's no saying what stories it can unravel. So, if you're looking to make a man jealous, then what better way to do so than by withholding some information when it comes to your plans and leaving blank spaces for him to guess or wonder about or fill in himself. Of course, this requires balance. I mean, if you don't tell the poor guy anything, then he's not going to get jealous. He'll get bored. So be fair here and decide when is and when is not a good time to text in cryptic. A good example of a mysterious text is something like, I had so much fun last night, but I'm paying for it today. Or, just getting back from an awesome lunch date. I'll message you in a bit. These type of texts work because while they're seemingly innocent messages, his mind will race with thoughts about who you were with and what happened. When this happens, there's a good chance he'll ask you for more details. If this is the case, then do supply him with these. But again, if you can create some mystery in your response, then you'll be sure to push his jealousy buttons. Number 2, casually mention other guys. Chris gave me a ride home from work today, or I'm going to check out the new Martini Lounge with Ryan. Those little mentions of other men will have a huge impact when it comes to awakening the green-eyed monster in your man. To explain why, let's reverse roles for a moment and talk about a scenario that most of you can probably relate to. Let's say you're talking to a guy who you're interested in and he mentions other females. Right away, your brain starts processing that he's referring to other women and you can't help but wonder who she is and what their relationship is all about. Is it sexual? Did they ever date? Are they just friends? Is he in any way attracted to her? Well, guess what? That kind of jealousy works both ways. So, when you tell your guy that you have been or plan to spend time with another male, those similar types of questions will arise, which in the grand scheme of things is perfect for making him want you. Now, the key here is to be smooth and subtle, meaning you're going to want to make it seem natural when you bring up other guys and not like you're forcing it. If he gets the impression that you are trying to make him jealous, well, in that case, he's either going to get annoyed with you, he won't buy into your story, or be fazed by what you say. If you don't want to go as far as making plans with other guys and don't think you can swing saying that you are if you aren't, then something as simple as mentioning how hilarious your male coworker is or how a pal of yours got a handsome haircut can be just as effective. Again though, balance is key here. If you come across as too interested in someone else, then yeah, you'll make your guy jealous, but it could also be your undoing. You don't want to do that. Number 3, imply that you have plans. Hand in hand with my previous 2 points, if you're looking to make a man jealous and get him wanting you, then a great strategy is to make it known that you have plans, but without telling him what those plans are. Now, don't panic. This sounds tricky, but it's actually one of the easiest types of messages you can send. For example, if you and him are texting back and forth, then pull this jealousy maker off by saying, I gotta get going. I need to go buy shoes for tomorrow night. Of course, you don't have to use that exact example, and I encourage you to make this your own, but dress it up however you see fit. Just remember, the point is to imply that you have upcoming plans that need some tending to, but don't mention what those plans are. If he does ask, then wait at least half an hour before responding to him. This will give him the chance to trigger that jealousy you're looking to awaken here. When you do answer, maybe you can casually sneak in some guys' names too, but if he doesn't dig for details, then just leave well enough alone. Just be sure to always read the situation. If you feel like your text messages are going to upset him or piss him off, then don't send it. After all, you're trying to win him over, not push him away. Be wise and use your judgment here. Number 4, send him a hot photo via text. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Take a photo of yourself looking amazing and send it to him. Now, be smart though. You don't want to send him anything too promiscuous and definitely no nude photos. What I'm talking about here are shots of yourself dolled up for a night out. This means hair and makeup done if that's your thing, a fresh flattering outfit, and toothy smile to boot. This type of text message will have him boiling with jealousy for all the men who get to lay eyes on you that night. The reason why you want to keep this photo classy is because the last thing you want to do is make him think that you're going out intentionally to get gawked at by men. Now you may be thinking, but Amy, how would you know that? Well, to be blunt, it doesn't take Sherlock Holmes to figure that one out. I mean, I'm all for expressing yourself and being an individual, but if you tell him you're going out with the girls and send a photo of yourself in an overly revealing top or micro mini skirt, then he may think that you're fishing for attention. And trust me, that's a huge turnoff for him. If you would like to learn some more powerful tips to up your odds in a way that will make you any man's dream woman, then visit my website and watch the free video presentation. The URL is www.coachnorth.com/texting, and to make things even easier for you, I'll be sure to post it in the description below. Trust me, ladies, you don't want to miss this one. Now, number 5, always be having fun, or at the very least seeming to be. Whether it's a mundane Monday or a sunny Saturday afternoon, by being the woman who is always having fun, you'll be able to increase the likelihood of your man getting jealous. Again, in a good way. So, why does this work? Well, since men are naturally drawn to women who radiate positivity, if you're doing this, then a few things are going to happen. First, you're going to get attention from other men, because again, guys are attracted to it. Second, the guy you are into is going to get jealous of how exciting your life is, especially if you're giving him a taste of it, but still keeping your buffer zone and doing your own thing. Third, when a man thinks that you need him to have a good time, then he's going to assume that it's impossible for you to enjoy yourself unless he's around. By doing the opposite, it lets him know that you don't need him, which, believe it or not, will make him jealous of your independence. Again, I know this sounds strange, but it's been proven time and time again. So, to have him steaming with jealousy, all you have to do is tell him what a great time you had without him. Of course, you don't want to say it that directly, but you get the point. Well, that just about does it for this video. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you have any of your own tips for texting and getting the guy you're into jealous, then please share those in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Same goes if you have any questions about the types of text messages I've just explained, just ask below and I'll personally get back to you as soon as I can. Again, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, then don't forget to click the subscribe button below, and as always, share this with all of your lady friends. They'll appreciate you looking out for their love lives. I know I would. So ladies, until next time, take care and good luck.